Please welcome Raymond Flapper.
Hey, how you doing? Thanks so much for having me here. This is great.
Raymond Flapper. So nice to meet you. An actual Olympic medalist. This is exciting.
Right. Yep, Olympic silver medalist, I should say.
Okay, well, that's a medal.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the half whistle in the back.
What did you medal in?
Well, to be honest with you, I hold the U.S. record for the most silver medals. I won 21 of them.
21 silver medals. That's
right.
Incredible.
Only silver, never gold.
Never bronze.
Never bronze. Never nothing.
You placed every single time you competed.
Right.
You got a silver medal.
Yeah, that's
you
pretty
competed
much it.
21 times. And how many Olympics?
Let's see. I did Athens, Beijing, London, and Rio coming up.
So did you win 7 medals each Olympics?
Something like that.
But it's just a one sport, right?
Yeah, and swimming.
Swimming.
But all types of, let's see, freestyle, I do backstroke, the medley, butterfly. Every type of stroke you can do that they offer, I'll do it and I'll win second place. It's not too shabby.
No, it's not. It's quite an accomplishment. You don't seem very excited by it.
No, my coaches get down on me all the time about I should be practicing harder and all this, but I try my best. I practice with Michael Phelps,
You practice with Michael Phelps. He's a gold medalist.
Oh, he's good. He's good.
He's the best. He's great, and he's a great guy.
Yeah.
Such a great guy.
He seems like it. He really does.
I liked his shirtless picture holding his newborn baby that recently was online.
I didn't see that. Did the baby have the shirt on?
The baby was clothed. The daddy was nude. And mommy was in a fuzzy background looking on like I had nothing to do with this.
You see that a lot, people doing nude photos with their kids, fully clothed. Don't you?
No. I haven't even seen this picture.
See, more like an advertisement for his body than, hey, I'm proud of my kid or my wife.
You got to get people out to see swimming one way or another.
Hey, that Michael Phelps, he likes to party, right?
Yeah, he likes to party. He likes to party, not as much as me, but he likes to party quite a bit.
Oh, do you party?
Half the reason I miss my practices is because I'm hungover from partying or staying out playing video games up all night type of stuff.
You miss your practices a lot?
I miss, the majority of the time, I miss over half my practices.
I feel
half the practice session.
I feel like being hungover and swimming would be the most miserable thing possible.
It is not fun. Swimming in general isn't that great.
You don't like it?
No, I don't like I kind of like it. There's a whole history behind why I don't like swimming, but...
Why did you even start swimming?
The money was good, and I'm good at it.
You didn't start swimming until the money got good?
I knew the money would be good, and I'm good at it. So that's why I took it up. There was a lot of pressure from my dad, too.
You started swimming because you knew you would be good at it.
Yeah. You see, let me break it down for you. So I swim with Matt Phelps a lot. Michael Phelps. You know what that is? I grew up with a kid named Matt Phelps. That's true. So anyway. I'll swim and practice with Michael Phelps. I don't know if Matt Phelps swims anymore. He didn't swim when I knew him.
Maybe he'll hear this. He'll get in touch with you and update you.
Let me know if you're swimming still, Matt. So yeah, I'll swim with Michael Phelps all the time. I beat him almost every single practice all the time. Easy.
Almost every single practice all the time.
Right. Then when we get into regular swimming events, that's when the problems come in because I will not wear the Speedo.
What? You don't wear the Speedo?
What do you wear?
I wear a long swim trunk and a teal shirt. An old Double Dare shirt I got.
A Double Dare shirt?
Yeah, because I'm not, this is national television. I'm not going to show off my body. It's a little embarrassing.
But then doesn't the Double Dare shirt get clingy when you come out of the water?
Yep.
Did you
hence
ever
the silver medals.
Did you ever compete on Double Dare?
God, if I could do it all over again, I would be a professional Olympic Double Dare competitor. So if I were to do it all over again, that means I would have to, talk to the Olympic Committee, make sure they get Double Dare events in the Olympics. I would then do them and win in them for the United States. This is not just for me. It's not. The Olympics aren't individuals, okay? When you watch the Rio Olympics this summer, you're cheering for a nation. You're not cheering for an individual person. I think there's a lot of people lose sight of that. I think it's selfish. I think it's wrong.
Anything else you want to add on this subject?
That's it. That's my passion.
What would a Double Dare event?
Oh, there was the one where it was a giant nose and you had to stick your hand up and get all the boogers out to find the prize. You find a ribbon with your team's color. And
wait a minute, did you compete on Double Dare?
I played the role of Mark Summers as a boy.
Don't really remember that episode.
Is there a storyline on Double Dare?
Yes. He had flashbacks during every commercial break that weren't aired.
Oh, just for the studio audience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just to give the backstory to the host as to why he was there, why he would want to host this game show, and so forth.
I wish they would do that on the news. Sometimes I watch the news and I see the guy and I'm like, what's he doing there? Where'd he come from?
Yeah.
I wish I could see a flashback of Morally Safer.
Right? Oh. There's a million news people you could have mentioned.
That's the only one I could think of. R2D2 soon?
Cool.
Sorry to bring up someone.
Scott Aukerman.
So you wear a shirt. Doesn't that slow you down?
Yeah, it slows me down in the second place. That's what I'm saying.
You should show off your body.
I'm uncomfortable with the whole thing, to be honest. You don't want to see this. My body.
What's wrong with it?
I got a couple of very unpleasant birthmarks that I'm not too proud of.
Really? Where are they?
From right below my neck to my ankle, and about shoulder width apart from each other, end to end.
Is it in any kind of an interesting shape?
Yeah, a bunch of, this is a birthmark, remember?
Sure.
It's one big giant swastika. And it's embarrassing the hell out of me. And, it gives people the wrong impression.
Sure, what impression do you want them to have?
It's, a nice guy who works hard to swim and win silver medals.
Right. Is there any other problem when you compete?
We're moving on from the swastika already?
I guess.
I prefer we do that.
Can I ask you?
I prefer that.
Can I ask you, did you ever try to have it lasered off of you?
Yeah, well, I went in once and, I'm so, I wasn't convinced it was going to work. I said, show me the results. And he said, yeah, come this way and I'll show you. He had a thing in the back room. I said, okay, you can't just do it right here for me right now. I don't want to trust this guy.
Okay, I'm glad I asked.
Have you ever been with a woman or man and they've seen your swastika?
Yeah, I usually on a first date or a second date, I have to explain all what it's about. And they understand.
Like, what's the typical thing you say when it starts to get, romantical?
Hey, I say before we start, flinging our clothes around the room.
How romantic of you.
I got something going on that's, I don't believe any of this stuff. I actually find it sickening. It's what I was born with. I don't like it. That's end of story. Take a look. If you leave, I understand.
Are there men or women who are into that kind of thing? Do you have to sort of find...
No, everyone pretty much understands and says, yeah, that sucks. But I'm interested, if you've got me this far,
Is that how it usually happens? You got me this far?
You got me this far. I'm pretty revved up. So, yeah, let's do it. I probably won't call you tomorrow, they say to me.
Oh, so they're very upfront about it.
Right, I only date upfront people because I'm an upfront person when I date. So, maybe if I win a gold medal, maybe somebody will go out with me forever.
Oh, so it's all about getting someone to go out with you?
Yeah, forever. I call marriage going out forever.
That's a nice way to think of it.
Yeah, that's cute.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any other problem that is leading you not to win these gold medals?
Yeah, I'm terrified of water, to get into it.
Getting into it. You're terrified of getting into it.
Terrified of getting into it physically and getting into it conversationally.
Oh, so even this scares you?
A little bit. A little bit. I'm a little terrified.
What is it, like you're picturing the water while we're talking about it?
Yeah, picturing water. I'm thinking about how tomorrow practice I'm going to have to, once I get there, go into the water, swim around in it. I've been talking to a therapist about the whole thing, and we've pinpointed why I was scared of it.
Really? Something in your childhood?
Yep. I was at I was on vacation with my family at, well, and also I want to say this is a funny name. This is Lake Titicaca down in
That's
the Peruvian,
funny.
Bolivian border, I think.
Well, thank you for preparing us for the fact that it was funny.
I don't know. Use it on your show if you want.
I like it because it sounds like tits and shit.
Right.
Two things that normally don't go together.
Two, kind of cuss words that don't go together.
Yeah.
But you think they would because they're cuss words.
That's funny.
So, you were at Lake Titicaca.
That's right.
You're
Yeah.
even laughing when you hear it.
No, just laughing at that's where we ended before we got into this shit conversation. I'm swimming around, just kind of doing a little float on my back, on my stomach, that type of thing.
And this is back when you liked swimming.
Yeah, this is maybe I'm 7 years old, something like that.
And you thought the money would be good, so you started doing it.
Right, I said this is something I enjoy. As long as I keep doing this, it's fine. I'll make some money. It's not exactly what I want to do. I want to be on Double Dare, but whatever. So I'm swimming around, getting a little water in my mouth, squirting it up in the air.
Sure.
So seeing that nice arc. It's always great. And all of a sudden, I don't see anyone around me because I thought my dad was with me, And it's a type of lake where you can't see your feet.
If your feet are in the water.
Right.
Okay.
It's kind of muddy and murky.
Like just a kind of lake that magically makes it so you can't see your feet when you're near it. That's what you said.
I'm trying to follow this story. I'm still laughing about Lake Titicaca.
Yeah.
Granted, it's pretty funny.
And all of a sudden, I feel, a pull on my foot. I get dragged down and planted into some mud down at the bottom. And I can't get up. I can't get to reach the top. It was my dad who pulled me down. He played a little prank on me. And it affected me negatively.
Wait. What was the prank? Your dad pulled you under the water and then stuck your feet in the muddy bottom?
Yeah, like, now you're going to get scared because there's a swamp man down there. He knew I hated and feared swamp people.
It sounds like your dad was trying to kill you.
Well, prank or kill, it still affected me pretty deeply.
Did he play any other pranks on you throughout your life?
Yeah, there was one, he used to take a sort of a blunted axe and chase me around a house with that into a pool. My only refuge was a pool, so in a weird way, I knew the pool was going to save me, maybe, or in life I'm going to get saved by a pool or something.
He wouldn't go in the pool.
No, because he always wear a nice pair of leather shoes, except for the time he was in Lake Titicaca. And he would never want to get those wet. True.
Thank you for clarifying. Except for the time at Lake Titicaca. There are no holes in your story.
The story, it checks out.
It checks out. It is airtight.
I don't want one of these guys going home tonight driving their car saying, "Wait a minute, what the fuck? He was in the Titicaca Lake, though." I mean, I don't wear shoes in the lake, but maybe this guy did. Now, let's go back. No, they're probably already gone. I'll write it in a post. So that made me fear water. And also, I always get sort of a late start to these swimming events. Not the event itself, the race. Because
wait, you're not late to the event?
I'm at the event, the actual jumping into the water. I'm always a second behind because the buzzer, that goes, sort of terrifies me. I never know. It's such a screeching noise, and I don't like that.
Was there something in your past, maybe, that made you afraid of these buzzers?
Yeah, there was this. I went to a school with sort of a group of. How would I describe these guys? Big guys who bullied me around. I'd say they were bullies. And every time I would hear that end of the day buzzer, bell, whatever, it was time to go get the shit beat out of me outside. So I feared that. Put that together with the buzzer I hear, with the water and my dad. The whole thing's kind of fucked up.
So when the buzzer would go off, you would think immediately, I'm about to get the shit beat out of me. Mm-hmm. And you would run the other way?
Right. At the swimming events, we're here to... I'll use this cord as the line.
Okay, so if everyone can see this cord...
So, you line up for a dive.
Is that proper swimming form?
That's how I do it. And I think my 21 silver medals might say, yeah, that's probably the proper way to do it. All right. So I line up.
Okay, so you're lined up, and
sometimes if it's a backstroke, I'll do it like this.
You look like a baby who wants his daddy to catch him.
Yeah, that could be.
But your daddy would never be able to catch you because he was wearing those nice leather shoes.
And also his hands are full of that blunted axe.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Ouch. Ooh.
So then what?
I don't know. My heart is sort of ripping in half right now thinking about this. But so I'm there. The buzzer goes off. Jesus.
That was really good.
That was good.
That was really good.
That was a good buzzer. It scared me too.
Good job.
And I was a bully.
You were one of the bullies.
Not one of your bullies, but I was a bit of a bully.
But my school bell sounded like that.
Was there any other problem with why you don't win the gold medals?
Let's see. Nope.
Can I say this? Given all that you have told us and the way you conduct yourself at the swim meets, it's astonishing that you have won all those silver medals.
I am probably the best swimmer that will ever live.
You just don't apply yourself.
I sleep late. I eat dessert at every meal.
Just dessert, or do you?
No, I have the regular, Michael Phelps meal. He and I share a meal. Same thing. It's, steamed rice, chicken cutlets, steamed vegetable, whatever. But I just never say no to dessert.